guys, good morning. We're back in the Rx8 today. I don't know if you guys remember, but like in the previous video, I took the car to Crown Auto to try to get a squeak sorted out, right? Why is this mat all the way up here? But I went to Crown, tried to get a squeak sorted out, and they weren't able to find anything, and they said to give them a little bit more time and bring it back next week. Well, it's been a week since that video, so bringing the car back to Crown right now. It is pretty early in the morning right now. I'm not used to waking up so early. I'm definitely more of a night person, but yes, look here, the car is pretty dirty. I don't know if it'll pop up on camera, but it's pretty dusty right now, so it definitely needs a wash. So when I go pick it up later, gotta give the car a little wash. But for now, I don't think I have the time to wash it before I drop it off, so I'm sorry, Crown, you're gonna be getting a dirty Rx8. We're not staying because just got told that they had 2 staff call out, so you know they don't think they'll get to my car today because they already had a lineup of cars outside. So I guess that is what it is. Shit happens, right? When you work at a job, people just call out. But it does kind of suck because I woke up earlier for this, but you know, better have an early start to your day, I guess. But yeah, oh man, this is gonna really kill me though because of the squeaking sound. It does kind of suck, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna take the car to go get washed now instead. Alright, just parked the car back home. I have access to the driveway for the next couple of days, so I don't gotta worry about street parking the Rx8. But man, does the red paint look amazing in the sun. You could really see all the pearls in the red paint just shining, and it's beautiful. Honestly, I never thought I would like red cars as much as I do now. I'm usually a black car type of guy, or yellow. I think yellow looks really cool, but man, I never thought I liked red as much as I do now because this looks beautiful in the sun. And then once we got the rear ring on there, once we get the red, the R Magic wing painted and put on there, I think the entire car is just gonna look beautiful. Can't wait for that. That's gonna come shortly. Fortunately, can't drive the car right now. I gotta go back home to get some work done. I got some work from home to do, so you know, I'm gonna do that. You guys could probably tell I live in a pretty chaotic area. There's always planes flying by and there's always construction and all that. You know, that probably plays a part to why my car gets damaged so much from just street parking. But yeah, I'm gonna head back inside. Got some work to do, but we're gonna go out for a drive later tonight. Unfortunately for me, that's gonna be in a couple of hours, but for you guys, you guys are gonna see that literally in a snap. So you guys might be able to tell, it is no longer daytime. We're currently on our way to a little park and chill with some friend of mine. It's been a minute since I got to take the car out, so I was honestly looking for any excuse to take the car out. And honestly, the main reason for not driving the car recently, what was that? The main reason for not driving the car recently is really just because of the undertray. Every time I go above like 60, 65-ish, right, the undertray is just rubbing on the ground. And before, I wasn't really too concerned about it until it flung my passenger fender liner out of the car. So I'm kind of scared that, you know, if it keeps rubbing, it'll fling the driver's side out as well, which I do not want. So I haven't been driving it all that much, and I think that's the good part about living in New York City, is that the public transportation is good enough for me to rely on to get to work every single day. So I haven't really needed to drive the car all that much, but because of that, I've really missed driving the car. So here I am, taking the car out on a Friday night, just, you know, meet up with some friends. And I don't know, I hope I don't end up regretting this because I'm already hearing the undertray like rub a few times already, so I've dialed it down in speed. But hopefully I'll be able to make it through today's trip with no issue. I'm still waiting for the aluminum one to come in, but until that one comes in, I'm just gonna have to keep rocking this one and hope that nothing happens to it. All right guys, there's a little bit of a predicament here, right? So we got a couple cars here. We got the Porsche, the Rx8, 8.6, right? I think that's another FRS over there. We got Infinity, we got BRZ, we got some Max. I think there's a Max. No, it's not a Max one. That one's a Max one. We got some Infinity, and etc. Right? There's a Z behind there, and then there's another BRZ, right? You know what the predicament is? I'm the only stick shift car here. This is not good, guys. This is not good. We gotta save the manuals. Guys, learn how to drive stick, man. It's not that hard, and you're gonna enjoy it a lot. You're gonna enjoy it a lot. Trust me. Trust me. Wait, actually, I lied. I think this might be a stick. But then literally, that's 2 against, I don't know, like 10. Learn how to drive stick, guys.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we have the legendary and quite controversial Rx8. The next generation after the Rx7, this beauty is in a nice red. Got some nice rims right here. The interior is nice brown and black, very tasteful. Over here we have some NK wheels. The paint is very pristine. This car is absolutely a 10 out of 10. I'm sure he puts premix in it every day. Don't worry about that, folks.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And here we have a rotary engine. Don't know how many liters, don't know how much horsepower, but I tell you what, it sounds beautiful.
Perfection. Perfection, dude. I really hope once I put that new undertray in, like, it's not gonna have any more issues, dude. Like, I've been having such bad luck with just random people, dude.
A fucking pothole.
No.
You're gonna be trying one day. You're gonna see it like fly back and hit a fucking CRV with a family of 3 in there.
Shit, man. I hope that doesn't happen. Bro, the moment you show up, dude, the cops followed you. What's going on, man? You bought them here.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Literally, he pulls up and the cop's right behind him. I'm like, what's going on? But we're literally not doing anything crazy, so hopefully we don't get kicked out. I'm here right now. Rotaries are reliable, alright, guys? You should all buy one. You should all buy one.
You should all buy one.
I do. Let me put that.
Let them know, bro. This is what reliability looks like right
bro,
here.
Reliable, bro. Reliable. Product placement, sponsor me, please. Yo, Idemitsu, come on. Alright guys, it is another day now. This is really becoming like a multi-day vlog, but I just got out of work and I just really want to go for a drive. And unfortunately, because of like the undertray thingy, I can't really do any real spirited driving, but I can't actually go home yet because Brian is I had access to the driveway for the past couple of days, but Brian's gonna park his Porsche back in the driveway today, so I gotta wait until he gets back before I go home, because then, you know, I could block the driveway essentially. So I can't go home yet for a little bit, and you know, I thought it would be a great day to just go for a little after work drive. It's been a minute since I did something like this, so let me actually turn off this light here real quick. So one of the things that really bugs me, you guys might not experience this if you don't live in New York, right? But parking is so hard to find. The moment someone sees you, like this car, he's probably looking for parking. The moment he sees someone in a car with their dome light on, the first thing that they do is they stop right next to your car and they're like, yo, you moving? I know, like, you know, he's just trying to find parking, but that bugs me so much because, you know, I'm trying to let the car, like, you know, normalize the idle a little bit, and every time I start it up and someone's just like, yo, you moving? So that's just something that bothers me a lot. But I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, maybe you guys do, or maybe you guys find this relatable, but maybe not. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. But anyways, what was I saying? I want to do a little late night drive. It's been a minute since I did something like this, so, you know, I have a GoPro here and I have the perfect route in mind. In fact, this is the route that I used to take way back when I had my Miata and before I started doing any of like the toge back road driving, right? So essentially the route is just gonna be from Queens to Brooklyn and then back to Queens. The fun part of it is the way back to Queens. So I think the way there is probably gonna be filled with traffic, even though it is like pretty late at night right now. It's currently like 10:37, but I guarantee if I just pop up Google Maps real quick, it's gonna tell me it's gonna be, let's see, let's find out. Yeah, look at that, 42 minutes and all that traffic at like, you know, pretty much 11 p.m. It's kind of crazy, but I can't go home until like at least 11:30, so I think this is gonna be fun. And we'll do a little POV nighttime driving in the rain. Well, it's not raining so much right now, but I think this is gonna be a pretty relaxing drive. And yeah, I think I just really want to drive the car some more, so let's get that set up. Honestly, I really like shooting POV videos. Like, this is probably my favorite format of driving to film. I just don't do it as often because this could be kind of uncomfortable. I don't know if you guys could see me in the rearview mirror here, but you know, I pretty much just got the GoPro strapped to my hat and it's dangling in front of my head, right? That's how I get this nice POV shot. But it's definitely not the most comfortable thing in the world. It doesn't obstruct my vision as much as you guys might think. Welcome to the Brooklyn Bridge, by the way. But it doesn't obstruct my vision as much as you guys might think. It's just more so it's uncomfortable. You have like a really heavy thing on top of your head pretty much, and you do see the camera. I'm not gonna say you don't see it at all, at least not for me. Like, you see it, it's in your field of vision, but it doesn't block your vision all that much. That's why I'm still comfortable driving with the POV setup, but it's just definitely not the most comfortable thing, and especially since I wear glasses, it just presses the glasses onto my face even more. But with all that aside though, right, like, just watching POV videos is kind of like my favorite thing to do. So recording it, especially in this car, is like, man, you know. And this is one of the things before I bought my Rx8 was like the type of videos that I would try to find, just POV drives of Rx8s, and I don't really see that many of those. So, you know, I try my best to be the one that produce them when I get the opportunity to. But like I said, it's just kind of annoying to do that sometimes, especially when you're on the tollgate, or like, you know, you're on any place where you're trying to really drive spiritedly. Having that extra weight on your head, it just makes you feel that little bit more uncomfortable, and you are not as comfortable driving as quick as you could be. Yeah, everyone's trying to exit here. Let me get out of this lane. Let's see here. Right. I still got that scraping sound from the undertray, so, you know, can't really go above 60 70-ish, right? And then you hear the scraping sound. I also still got that squeak, and I just that's like the one thing that really bugs me right now about the Rx8. If it wasn't for all these miscellaneous sounds from the car, I think the car would honestly be pretty much perfect right now, like with the way it's set up. I mean, sure, like I could dial in some more stuff, but this would be such like a joy to drive if it wasn't for all these random noises in the car. There's obviously a few other things wrong with it as well that I'm gonna try to get sorted before June. This is when my big road trip is coming up, right? For example, the horn. Someone cuts me off, I can't really honk at them, and the AC is not working, right? I could turn it on, I could turn on the AC, but it doesn't. None of the cold air comes out. I think that maybe the AC system just needs a recharge, but yeah, just a lot of little minor things, right? But you know, I'm happy it's just minor things and nothing super crazy that affects the way that the car drives. So I'm still able to drive it like this pretty comfortably, and you know, that makes me happy. Let's see here, which way are we going? Yeah, we're approaching all this traffic again as well. This is kind of just how New York City is. Doesn't really matter how late you think you're going out for a drive-in, you just encounter traffic like this. I know a lot of you guys live in New York City as well, so that's a MIPD. I didn't even recognize it. So, you know, let's be a little bit careful behind him here. Hopefully he takes this exit here. No? Okay, then we're gonna be sitting behind this officer. Well, you know what? At least he's not behind me, because then you can smell all the premix. You know. Is my lights on? Okay, cool. Honestly, I think the Rx8 is a pretty good car to like even commute in traffic in, but it's just really the gas mileage, man. Like, you burn through so much of it. Like right now we're sitting at half a tank. I guarantee by the end of this trip we're gonna be closer towards like a quarter left, if not a little bit under a quarter. Would not be too surprised if I have to fill up by the end of tonight. And I actually just bought more premix yesterday because I ran out. Well, I didn't run out. I got one more quart left, and so I need to restock on my supply. I had to order a case of that. It was like $120. Definitely not cheap, but you know, that should last me for the rest of the year. So it's not too bad, I guess. Like, you know, 110, 120 for a couple months worth of pre-mix supplies, it's definitely not bad. But you will definitely, of course, burn through it a lot faster depending on how you drive. This is the boring part though. This is the boring part. I think it will be more fun once we start coming back to Queens. But I just want you guys to see what the traffic is like in New York City. If you guys don't already live in New York City, I know a lot of you guys do. I read your comments, and some of you guys are definitely in the New York City area. You guys probably see this every single day. Do a little downshift. Come on. Yeah, man, that's fun. And I didn't scrape that time. Oh, I mean, that neither means I got lucky or the undertray just flew out and I didn't notice. I don't know. We'll see you when we pull over later. Whoa, so many officers ahead. Wonder what this is about. Oh, I think that's an accident. Or is that someone getting arrested? Oh boy. Yeah, New York is crazy, guys. Yeah, someone got arrested just now. He's being put in the back of that car as we speak. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna think if they see me with a GoPro strapped to my head. Like, you know, am I gonna get in trouble? NYPD at its finest. I wonder what that guy did. Man, this guy needs to hurry up. The road from Brooklyn back to Queens, this is where most of the fun is at. I'm scraping a bit though. That makes it so annoying. I'm not scraping as in the car's too low. It's just the undertray. It's just the undertray. It really depends on the road surface though. If it's smooth, I think like I'm good. Honestly, like this part of the highway is always kind of nice, to be honest, especially when you're not just in stop and go traffic. It's like just seeing all the buildings and stuff like that. It's really nice. And doing it in the Rx8, even better. Now, in the future, we'll do this in the Rx7, and that'll be even better as well. But until then, though, this is still plenty of fun. I'm hearing the undertray just rub. I think like the downhill is just really, yeah, it's touching. I don't know if you guys can hear it on camera. Like I said, GoPro audio is just not very good at all. Oof. Freshly paved roads, that's nice. under tray is like making a lot of sounds. Well, if it's making sound, then that means it's still there, so I think that's enough fun for today, I guess. I really don't want the under tray to just rip off. Yeah, it's scraping. It's scraping. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little drive with me. Not much talking, but I just really wanted to take the Rx8 out today. Probably won't be really doing much spirited driving until I get the under tray sorted. Still waiting for the aluminum one to ship. I ordered a LRB one, so you know, whenever that comes here, we'll start doing more driving. Alright guys, you have made it to the end of the video, and as always, if you made it to the very end of the video, really appreciate you guys for taking the time every day to watch the content all the way through. I really mean that every single time I say it, so thank you guys so much for that. Man, I'm still not used to seeing myself with like the shorter hair on the viewfinder. It's like I literally haven't cut my hair since like what, last November, so it's been quite a few months since I last cut it. And one of you guys in the last video actually commented when you guys saw the haircut, or actually before you guys even saw the haircut, one of you guys commented, I was like, man, this dude be spending too much money on gas, can't afford to go get a fresh cut. And you know what, like that's kind of true. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of true. Like I'd be spending like around $70, like even upwards of $150 every single week just for gas. It's kind of ridiculous, but when you do drive the car a lot, you spend a lot on gas. And it's not only just the gas prices, right? You're also paying for premix as well. Speaking of premix, I was literally just checking this. Hold up, let me bring this up real quick, right? So it's supposed to arrive today. I was literally just checking this. I had to buy a new container of premix, so this is arriving today. I also have some other stuff as well, but it's just oil stuff. So you know, rotors, you gotta change your oil a lot more frequent than piston engines. So you know, got more oil filters, some random clips for the interior and fender liner, and then the premix, right? And that was a total of $170 already. Normally I would say a case, like a full-on case of premix, which is like 12 quarts, lasts me almost a year, but this year I've just been doing so much driving. I don't know if this case would even last me until the end of this year because of that road trip I have planned coming up at the end of June. So yeah, that's gonna be a couple thousand miles. I know for sure I'm gonna do so much gas. And another comment that you guys left is I should try to hypermile the Rx8 and see how much gas mileage I could get out of that. I think that's a pretty good idea. I just can't execute it properly as in New York City. There's literally no way for me to hypermile it because I'm always gonna be in stop and go traffic, right? So that's gonna be real tough, but when that time comes for that road trip, I could try that, and that would be pretty fun. But I know for sure I'm gonna burn through so much gas and so much premix, and man, this car is just so fun to drive. But the one thing like that makes, like, I think is a pretty good daily driver, I don't find that it doesn't have enough space or anything like that at all. But like the gas, man, is so expensive. It's so bad on gas, and you know, premix too. So I mean, I look, it seems like I'm complaining about it right now, but you know, I still love the car. I choose to daily drive it, right? So it's definitely fun, but I find it hard to recommend to like newer owners, to like, you know, or like people considering buying it as a daily driver. It's hard for me to recommend that to them just because of how expensive it could be. But you guys could deal with that. The car is a lot of fun to drive, and it's unfortunately that I haven't been able to drive it spiritedly because of the undertray issue. I'm still waiting for that to ship. It hasn't shipped yet. I guess it's been what, like a week or like a week and a half already since I placed the order, or maybe even 2 weeks. I honestly lost track of time, but it should ship by next week, hopefully, fingers crossed, right? But yeah, until that arrives though, I can't really do any spirited driving because I'm just scared that the undertray is gonna keep rubbing and it's gonna rip off my other fender liner as well. Along with that though, there's another more updates. The Rx8 should be going off to the paint shop next weekend to get the wing painted, so you know, I'm really excited for that. You guys gonna finally see the wing put on the car, and that should be I'm so excited for that. I just really want the car to really come together before that road trip. And so yeah, fingers crossed everything starts arriving, and fingers crossed I can figure out that squeaking sound. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I've already been rambling on for like almost 4 minutes now. Don't want to make this video too long. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great day wherever you are around the world. Great day, great night, right? So yeah, until the next one, guys, remember to keep on driving and remember to stay safe out there because the world's a crazy place, so you do your part to stay safe, okay? And yeah, peace.